I am pro power cleans, guys. There's a lot of people out there that are saying you don't need them. I've just finished another season with our club athletes, and about 2 years ago, I was just kind of limited with time on teaching the progressions of a power clean, especially to a new group of kids. And I see things on social media like you guys do, and I saw a video that essentially said there's other ways to go about building power, which I agree with. Now, I put power cleans back in our program this season, and we had our best season yet as a club for big personal bests in the sprints and the jumps. We had one boy over 22 in the long jump, a couple over 21, some low 11, sub 11 boys as well. We had multiple 22 threes or lower that were once 22, 8 or 9 kids. And then we had Rocky in the 400 that went 47.7. Rocky and a bunch of these other kids had never power cleaned before, or these are kids that did power clean at school, and then in years past they just kind of lose that timing and that skill because Coach Show wasn't putting it into their program. So I say this to say there's 100 different elements that go into training. So I'm not saying it's just one thing that makes a difference. However, I am saying we know the tried and tested formulas to training. We know what those are. Creating power is not just related to one aspect of the race or of the event. You know, they call it power position in the throws. Power, you still need power out the back. You need power through the finish, not just at this midpoint in the throw. Same thing with the jumps. You don't just need power when you're leaving the blocks. You need power down the track at 80, 90 meters in 100, at 150 in a 200. We still need power in all these elements. And what are the things that give us that power? Power cleans, speed-based squats, speed-based trap bar deadlifts, and a multitude of other things. And yes, you can get those results without having to teach the progressions of an Olympic lift. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a track all access, or I forget the name of the channel, with Jordan Anthony, and he says he can't catch a power clean.
Fun fact, I don't know how to catch. So I never catch. I always do hang pulls. I don't know what. I think I wasn't born to catch the bar. That's just not something I do.
Does it mean that he doesn't do them? Does it mean that they just get other ways to implement this strength or power protocol with him? Absolutely. We don't have to completely negate it and say, well, I don't power clean at all. If he said, I don't power clean at all, guess how many coaches would have cut out that program? And this kid went 9.79 or 9.76 or whatever it was, and he doesn't power clean? No. But because he does and he doesn't catch, I think it's made people think differently about how we approach Olympic lifting. Youth coaches out there, keep the power clean, teach the power clean. Do USA weightlifting level 1. Or just you look it up on YouTube if you're a certified coach. You don't even have to be a certified coach, which is kind of crazy, but you should get certified if you're a coach. And to the athletes watching this, get yourself with a coach that can teach you how to power clean. That's exactly what our group is going to do come the fall. We're doing our preseason workouts, and a lot of the workouts are going to be just teaching progressions to get into the power clean and to teach the power clean. Do the things that keep you powerful. Do the things that make you powerful, because we all need power in this sport. It's not just raw strength that we need. We need that power element. That strength needs to come with speed. Last thing I'll leave you with, Stu McMillan from Altus. There's a video on social media that went around, and he's talking about the differentiating factors between good and elite athletes. I don't remember who the subjects were, but
sport. Almost every single sport, concentric force capacity just did not at all differentiate between the elite performers in that sport and the sub-elite performers in that sport. But eccentric did all across.
The main thing he talks about was the eccentric strength demands or qualities were the differentiating factor between the fast people and the not as fast people, essentially. And the only way you can get stronger at eccentric focused things is to do eccentrics, right? But I don't interpret what he says as, let me get strong at 5-second tempos on the way down and then explosive up. I hear it as, I can tolerate high loads with the bar and reverse the action extremely quickly. That thing back there, that red machine, is a Kaiser. It is perfect for teaching an athlete how to resist eccentric strength and to reproduce it concentrically. Because apparently, according to Stu, no differentiating factor in the concentric strength in these athletes that he was referencing, and I believe they were athletes in Canada. If you don't have access to a machine like that, get yourself a bar with some weight, a stopwatch, and a friend. I know we want to say we do this journey on our own and I got it out the mud. Okay, great. While you're getting out of the mud, have someone alongside you that can help you. This is what I want you to do. And this is just a base. This is where it starts. Let your creativity take over from here. Heavyweight needs to move fast. And the faster you can get in and out of this eccentric phase, the better you're going to be as an athlete. That is where your power lies. Because when the foot comes toward the ground, your ability to resist that hip dropping, resist that knee bending, and to propel yourself off with some distance and some cojones about you is taught in the weight room. Speed-based squats. I want you to try this for me. Consult your coach, obviously. Consult your coach. Don't just do it because Coach Show says so. But 3 sets of 5. Next time you're in the gym, 3 sets of 5. You have your stopwatch. Maybe someone has an iPhone or whatever next to you. Samsung is always great too. 3 sets of 5. I want you to time your first set. You're in and out of these 5 reps and get something that you can lift with moderate speed. Don't try and kill yourself with this. Whatever that time is on that first set of 5, try and beat it on the second set. And then try and beat it again on the third set. Exceed your speed capacity in the weight room and watch how it transfers to the track, to the runway, to the field, whatever the case is. Don't abandon what makes you powerful. Power cleans, keep them. Traditional lifts can be taught to be power-based as well. Add a speed element. Resist eccentric load by moving fast through the eccentric phase. This is Coach Show. Much love, peace and love to you. Until the next one. Peace.